miss the days of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 when I could parkour across the map, run along walls, and rain death from above. There was something satisfying about flying through the air and eliminating people before they even realized where the attack came from. Then I discovered melee weapons, not knives, not axes, a wrench. And I started wondering how humiliating it must be to lose a gunfight to a guy sprinting around with a wrench. The answer was, very. Getting shot by a sniper is normal. Getting blasted by a shotgun is understandable. But getting clocked in the head by a wrench, that hurts the pride. It doesn't matter what weapon you're carrying. Sniper rifle, shotgun, assault rifle. If you lose to a wrench, that's what you're thinking about during the respawn timer. To make it work, I had to abandon my old head-on aerial combat style. A wrench doesn't have much reach, so I learned stealth instead. I learned blind spots. I learned how to sneak through windows, slip around corners, and appear where nobody expected me. I discovered that if I got close enough, guns became a disadvantage. Players couldn't track me. They'd spin in circles trying to line up a shot while I danced around them looking for an opening. Over time, I became ridiculously mobile, sprinting, wall running, sliding, jumping, throwing shock charges, and hunting people with nothing but a wrench. Eventually, I got good enough to carry matches with score streaks earned entirely through melee kills. If I entered a room with my melee build, that room belonged to me. No guns, no backup plan. Just pure chaos and a wrench. Then I discovered something even funnier, sticky explosives. Because when a sticky grenade lands on you, the fight is already over. You can't pull it off. You can't throw it away. You can't negotiate with it. Your only remaining responsibility is deciding whether you're dying alone or taking your teammates with you. That's when I started using Hive. Most players treated Hive as a defensive tool, placing traps around objectives and waiting for victims. I preferred a more direct approach. I used it point blank. I'd sneak up on campers, slide through windows, climb walls, and appear in places I had absolutely no business being. Then, from 2 feet away, I'd unload Hive pods directly into their face before they could even turn around. Sometimes they killed me instantly. That wasn't the point. The point was that they now had several sticky explosives attached to their head at that stage. The outcome had already been decided. I imagine their thoughts went something like this. You're dead. Yeah, I'm dead too. Also true. Then why did you do this? Because it was funny. One player became my favorite target. I killed him repeatedly with Hive and sticky grenades. Sometimes we both died in the explosion. He could shoot me every time. It didn't matter. The grenade was already attached. No matter where he went, I found him. Sniper nest. Found him. Shotgun corner. Found him. Assault rifle setup. Found him. Pistol in a tiny room. Found him. I'd come through windows, through doors, over walls, and sometimes from ridiculous parkour routes that nobody even knew existed. I'd land right next to him, stick a grenade directly to his face, look him in the eyes, and wait for him to shoot me. Then we'd both explode a few seconds later. I'd do it again and again and again. At some point it stopped being a strategy and became a personal mission. Not the kind that wins tournaments, the kind that makes one specific player question why they launched the game that day. And that, more than the kills, was the true joy of the sticky situation.